My channel. I want to continue today on the purpose of creation, and today's consideration will be how the Creator himself planned the creation of the earth. He has a purpose of creating the earth, because the scripture in Genesis chapter 1 says that this portion of the universe was tohu bohu, that is without form and void. There was a massive volume of water here, and darkness covered it, so that something did not happen. So the Holy One wanted to bring out something so that he can have pleasure from what he brought out. And that was the purpose for our earth. And this earth, he said, he made a circle on the surface of the deep water, the deluge. So when he did this, the creation of our earth commenced. And in Genesis chapter 1, verse 3, it says that he first asked the light to come to be, because there was only darkness that covered the face. So where did this light come from? The area where God lives, let me put it so, the heaven of heavens is an ocean of fire. So he had to cut this ocean of fire. He used two agents, the Deva and Korma. Deva is the word, and Korma is wisdom. In Proverbs chapter 8, verse 22 down, wisdom tells how she was brought forth from the beginning of things, when there was nothing. So you see that this wisdom said he had the light in the affairs of men. Korma. That is why you have people being engineers, professors. They use wisdom. And where did you buy the wisdom that you use in doing things, passing examination or becoming this and that? You see that this is what the Holy One also used in doing creation from the beginning. And when he cut this ocean of fire by wisdom, it was set in the atmosphere. It was set in a place, and it becomes the sun, which started to function and brought about day one. So when we say creation, the sun was not created on day 4 with the moon and the stars. It was created on day 1. That is why God himself says the morning, that is the bringing about of the sun to break from the night, the darkness. The bringing about of the sun is what is called morning. And the other part is night, that is evening. Those two uh, seasons started functioning from day one, the morning and the evening, the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, the sixth day, the seventh day. And it stopped at the seventh day, and day one started again. That is why I told you in our last session that the sun has a ruling for 7 days. 7 days of the sun. You cannot count more than 7 days of the sun, but you can count more than 10, 15, 20, 29 days of the moon, making a moon month. So that is creation. We have to follow it, and all these are brought about by uh, two agents of the Creator, which He created from the beginning to use them, and that is Kokma, wisdom, and Deva, word. In Yohanan, John chapter 1, the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. Now, so when God said, let us do this or that, He did not consult any other being, like angels or son or mother or what. He considered, he called the word and the wisdom. So when you yourself, when you want to do anything, you will always consult the bar. I want to build a house. I want to go to school. I want to become engineer. These are what you pronounce in your mouth, and then you start doing them, putting them to action. So these two agents of God is what God used from the beginning. And when God says, I make man in my own image, so the children of men also use word and wisdom to produce everything you find in the world. So, my listeners, it is a mystery to get into knowing the creation of the Most High, because that is why He is omniscient. That is to say, He is all wise. And this part of wisdom He has bestowed not on any other creation or like animals, but men. Let us make man in our own image. So in creation, you see that Kokma and Deva were used when God wanted also to come down and uh, stop the children of men from building the Tower of Babel. He said, let us go down. And he used wisdom to destabilize what they were doing. And they got into confusion, and we have different and many languages that cannot unite, because anytime we talk of unity because we can speak one language, but when we don't speak one language, there is not much that unity that we need. So God knows the agents and the tool He uses to do anything. So in creation, we have to unravel or discover all these things so that we know how we can worship Him in truth, give Him His deserved honor and loyalty, because He is all wise. He did not create us just to give us allowance to do all what we want ourselves. He wanted something from us to give him that sense of worship, that sense of loyalty, that sense of uh, obeisance. We have to render it to him at due season. That is why it is really very important to note that the seventh day of the week is a time and a season we turn from all what we use our wisdom, our work to do in creating or in developing what the Holy One had created. Because he said we should subdue the earth, replenish it, to bring about skyscrapers and all what sophisticated tools we can produce. All these are done through wisdom that has been bestowed upon us. So we want to look at creation, my listeners, as a very important uh, part that God has played to bring about this earth. So that the earth, as it stands, you see, the earth has its own track, the orbit that it goes, and you will not know that it is revolving, it is rotating in its orbit and also revolving uh, on its axis. So this he does to produce day and night, and the other revolving or rotating, he does it to produce the year. A season of year is produced by the revolving of the earth, and the season of day and night is produced by the rotating of the earth on its axis. So, listener, when any one of us stand near the great sea, the Mediterranean, as we in Akwa Ibom, we are so blessed to stay at where we can have where the earth is divided into two. We have sun all seasons of the year. This is a blessing that others do not have. So we are so blessed, and we must know and thank the Holy One for giving children of men his anything, all things that he has not given to anything he created. So I want to turn your attention to all this so that you can know that you have a responsibility to worship the Creator in spirit and in truth. In truth is that you don't create another day for yourself, that you turn to the Sabbath that he has ordained every seventh day of the week. So you are blessed that we continue these uh, teachings all the time. We need your contribution. We need your suggestion. We need all that you can do to help us reveal the secrets, top secrets of the Most High to you in this medium. May you be blessed in the name of Yeshua. Till another time. My name is NABI Meleki Mbwatidem UMOH FAITHMANN, generally called NABI UMOH FAITHMANN.